called this a long time ago, Joe. You knew. Why is it that it took the officials in that jurisdiction so long to come to this determination that this was no suicide?
Hard to say. I'm glad that they have at this point in time, because it appears as though that all of these signs point to the fact that this was a staged event. One of the most fascinating things about this, Ash, is that, I've worked cases of staging involving civilians, but this takes on a different sinister level, because this individual that is alleged to have done this is not only a police officer, but he is also a former detective. And guess what, Ashleigh? I've taught classes to groups of detectives over my career relative to how to spot staged suicides. So this is something that he may have had exposure to, may have had knowledge of. I think that as time goes by, we'll find out more. They haven't released everything. We don't have a lot of details coming from the scene, but we do know that it sounds as though ligature is involved in this, and that initially this came out as a strangulation as opposed to hanging. And there's a gulf of difference between these two.
So, early in my career in reporting on true crime, I learned that medical examiners don't just do science like Quincy. They actually take in all sorts of information from the scene of the crime to come to their determinations. So with that, all the things that we know about the scene of the crime, laundry being done, phone calls being made to book a photographer for the newborn session just hours before, and the list goes on. With all of that, is this medical examiner in hot water?
I don't know, because over the years there have been medical examiners, highly respected ones, that have missed cases of staging. It's easy to miss. It's going to be interesting to see the physical findings, I think, going back to that. And all of those other circumstantial items come into play, because when you investigate a suicide as opposed to, say, for instance, a homicide, it's left pretty much up to the ME and the ME staff to run this down, because the police are not looking to arrest anybody. Okay, so it's going to be up to the medical examiner's division in order to make a determination. And one of the things that we look for, and this might be the big missing piece here, in suicides, one of the things that you look for is intent. And any suicidal ideation with, as psychiatrists say, with vocalization. Is there a note? We don't have any indication of that. Has she acted out in a destructive way in the past? And what we're hearing, though, is that her affect was rather light. She was excited about this child that's on the way. And, she's making plans, actually. This, again, going to one of the earlier guests, this is not normally the behavior of someone that is all doom and gloom and is looking to end their life.
Let me ask you one quick question. I only have about 40 seconds left,
Sure.
but it's important. There were a lot of police officers who would have processed that scene as well. Are they in hot water? I mean, I guess it's not a crime to be really lousy at your job, but when you're so lousy that it goes beyond a reasonable level, should they be worried?
Well, I think the worry comes in with what we just heard in the previous report, and that they are looking at other people in this case. That's what makes this so sinister for me. And when you combine that with the physical findings, that I understand that probably Dr. Bodden has gotten involved in this at this point in time. We know what other famous hanging case he's been involved with in the recent past. I think that people should be worried.
It's the hyoid bone. It's always the giveaway. I learned that from you. Thank you, Joseph Scott Morgan.
My pleasure, Ash.
And as always, he will be back.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.